All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Clement Aidana here from the Aidana Creative Studios. Well, welcome everybody watching now. And today we're going to have a very short tutorial on how to take backgrounds off. Usually that is done in Photoshop. If you want to get a clean take of a background, you'd have to depend on Photoshop largely for that to be done for you. But today we are going to do it in a different way, but still using the Adobe suite, and that will be in Adobe Illustrator. And then hey, if today's your first time here, do well to subscribe and click on the post notification button so that whatever video we post on this channel, you'll be the first to get a notification so that you can follow suit and learn as we progress. Alright, so let's dive straight into today's lesson. So we're going to use Illustrator, and our page is already set. This is an A4 page that we've created, and we need the image you want to work on. So we would have to go to File and go to Place, and then go look for our bag. So this is our bag. You click on that and then you place. You see that it comes with a move too, so I have to click and drag gently. I release and voila, we have our image there. The next thing that we'll do is the pen tool, and then we start working on our image. So let's start using the pen tool right about now. Okay, good. So whenever you want to reduce the length of the anchor handles, you just hold on Alt and then drag to reduce the length if you don't want it to break instantly. Alright, I don't know if you are taking notice. You could see that there is a yellow fill as we create an anchor point around the bag, but then in a short while we'll be handling that. We'll solve that problem shortly. So once again, you hold on Alt and then you click and drag smoothly to take off or reduce the handles. Now we are going to get a serious problem. Sorry, Ctrl Z. So click back where you ended and then you continue. Alright, so now you'll be getting a very serious problem with what we are doing. We're getting a serious problem with what we are doing because the fill is about taking over. So in order to get this yellow fill off, you come here where look at where the pointer is, and then you take it off. Alright, so I think you have a very good space to work with now. It's clear. Sure, so click and then remove gently. Hold on Alt again. I want us to do this and do it well. Just take your time, just take the pin and then do this and do it well. Now zoom in, Ctrl Z, so you can have a very good look at what you're doing, so you don't get to do mistakes. Okay, alright, interesting. It's very nice if you're using the pen tool. It's one of the best tools you can use actually to crop your image. You get everything that you want the way you want it, and you do it to suit your style. Unlike going for in Photoshop like this, you can just go for, let's say, the what's it called, Marquee 2, and then you can do some cropping, take off unnecessary backgrounds you don't want. You can also use the what is it called, background eraser too, and that would also help you take off background. But sometimes if there is some similarities between the image itself and the background, you can easily get problems in a situation where you get your image also being affected when you are taking away the background. So it's usually advisable to use the pen tool. It's something that takes time to master. So, and we will always say practice make perfect. So just take the pen now, and I'll be sure that in some few weeks to come, if it's something that you spend time to do almost all the time, so a few weeks to come, you will be very good at it. And when you become good at it, it's something that is yours. It's an intellectual property, if I'm right, that no one can ever take away from you. Alright, so it's something that will be with you forever. And anytime you work for clients, you'd see that there is a big difference between yourself, your designs, especially with respect to your copying and everything, comparing yourself to other designers. You realize that your work would always be on point, and your clients would love you for that, because they would know that on any day, anytime, you are going to give them that quality. Alright, so let's zoom back out. Great, so we have our selection now, and what we are going to do is to go back to the selection tool and let's have a look at something. So this is our selection recreated. And you realize I am dragging around. Okay, so Control Z to send it back to where it was, and then this is the bag also. So we are selecting both, and you would right click, go to make clipping mask, and something has occurred here. There's been a transformation, but to let you know that we are going to use a rectangle tool and draw a rectangle around this and pick a color from the bag. So eyedropper, you come to the eyedropper tool shortcut, you can press I, or just come to the tools panel and then just select eyedropper, click on this brown, hold, just left click on that, come to arrange, send to back. Wow. And then you could see that the white background that was all over around this bag is gone, even though we have some bit of corrections we need to do as at now, and this is the exact effect that we wanted to get. And so it's pretty okay, it's pretty good, especially when you're going to put on a white background. So starting for starters is not really important that you get everything right. Definitely you are going to, you know, have some challenges where you wouldn't be able to get the exact that you want, but then hey, don't worry, it takes time, and if you are dedicated to what you are doing and you do it well, I bet you in a few weeks to come you will be a master of Illustrator. It's a software that is very easy to use if you should put your mind to it that hey, I want to use it, I want to become good at it, and I'm doing my very best to do what I can to get it done. Tell you what, you would love the software. So hey folks, on this note we would end here. So thank you very much for watching today's video. It has been an entertaining session with you, having you study along as we get to understand how to use Illustrator to take off background using the pen tool and then the clipping mask. I hope you did understand the tutorial, and if you have any comments you can leave that in the comment section. And also, if today is the first time, you can click the post notification button and subscribe to this channel, because we'll be giving you more and more tutorials on how to use the Adobe suites, that is Illustrator, Photoshop, and other lifestyle entertaining stuff will be coming your way. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name is Clement Ayidana from the Ayidana Creative Studio. Next time,